You ever have one of those instances where you have a meal that's so good that you feel like you're just going to pass out? Yep, that just happened. That just happened. Hello, anyone, everyone, and no one. My name is SlackLizard, and welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. And oh my goodness, they were in the smoker for 6 hours. They were in the smoker for 6 hours. Smother them barbecue sauce. They were good. And then there was corn on the cob. There was mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese. And some of the other family member ate some of that rabbit food called a salad. That's not for me, but it was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So hello, welcome back. I didn't go to do my intro again there. Hello and welcome back to Truly Bedrock. And 55 seconds. 56 seconds. Minute 12. I don't know if these count. I'm having a hard time determining if these count or not, especially a couple of them are stream only. I mean, technically there's a video, there's a clip of them doing it during stream, but I don't know. You're all going to have to let me know if that one counts or not. You're all going to have to let me know if that counts or not, and we're allowed to use those. But electric course aside, I think we're going to be getting to our second one here relatively soon. Now, I say relatively soon because I'm not sure if that's what we're going to do today, because there are a few things that I need to get done at the moment. But before we move on to those, I got a question for all of y'all. I've got a question for all of you all. This golem and this sheep kind of provide me a little bit of an answer, and so does those rockets there in the background. I'm thinking about putting some pixel art around here. I'm thinking about dotting the landscape around here with pixel art, and not like a 3D build like these here, but just like a regular 2D pixel art off in the background. And if I were to put pixel art around here, what should I put around here? Because I don't know what I want to put around here. Should I put stuff that's other video game related? Should I put stuff that's like logo related? I mean, I can make a TV logo. I can put my logo up here. I can put, all kinds of things up here, but I don't know. I just feel like the landscape needs some more added to it. It's starting to scream Minecraft to me, but it's not quite there yet. Even though it's getting there. And it's a blocky game, and it's Minecraft. And how can it not be Minecraft? Look, it's just got to have a certain feel and a certain vibe to it. And I'm just not getting that yet. So I feel like we need to change. I wouldn't say change. Change is definitely the wrong word. Add to the scenery around here. I feel like we need to add to the scenery around here. But before we get to that today, I want to kind of work on this. In our last episode here, we made the best farm ever. Come on, tell me you love the title of that episode and the thumbnail. That was so clickbaity, right? I mean, you had to click it because you had no idea what was going on, which consists of a spider spawner down here that I totally forgot the AFK account was setting it right now. So we have actually got quite a bit of string. You know what? I'm going to leave that account sitting there for a bit, and I think we're going to work on this area down here a little bit today. And I think most of this is going to take place off camera, because I think I'm going to fire up Twitch and fire up OBS and do a little bit of streaming. I'm thinking that I would like to deal with this. Okay, this is way too many mobs down here, and we don't need this going on down here all the time. So we could potentially get some lichen. How do you say it? How do you say that word? Good luck explaining that one out in a comment, because I'm not even sure which way I want to pronounce it. I want to say lichen, but when I say lichen, I think of like werewolves off of the Underworld series. And when I say lichen, it just feels weird. But that being that, we need some lichen, some of the glowy vines. There we go. Glowy vines. We need some glowy vines, and we need to put them around here and potentially all around this area here to prevent mobs from spawning in the area. We could as well make some reverse stairs and put some lights underground. And I'm thinking that we could also break out some chains, because we got just an insane amount of iron. Just an utter insane amount of iron up there from our farms, and we could just do some chains hanging down from the ceiling with lanterns on them as well. And yes, third time's the charm. Right, so let's Let's work on this some. Let's work on this some, and I will see you all in just a moment. Stream is now finished, and we've done nothing. Well, I wouldn't say that we've done nothing, because we did work on the entrance here. If we go down through here and take a look, as we approach the bottom, you'll notice that there is now smoke pluming up here. And there's smoke, there's dripstone, and cobble. And of course, we've went around and we've lit up the cave quite a bit. We've added in, whoop, can I have some of my frames back there, please? Thank you, game. We've added in chains and lanterns. We've went and added in the lichen, whatever you want to call it, all over the place now. And additionally, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm dead. There's dip. Okay. That happened. Sometimes some texture packs and the game just don't agree. And I knew it. I knew as soon as I fell in there that I was done for. I was completely done for. So that is what it is there. And that's another, death added to our list now, which puts us up to a total of 5. We went forever and didn't die, and then we had a glitch that killed us, and now since then it's just like, yeah, death after death after death after death. But the inside of this, there's really not much to report as in change with this, except for we need to do that real quick. It's still pretty much the same in here. I've added in a couple other windows for the AFK spots, so you can actually stand here, watch the spiders spawn, end up down there, and die. Now, I did notice, which is very odd, a couple of spiders getting stuck inside the staircase walls. They weren't supposed to climb up those, but they're not, I wouldn't say climbing up those, they're climbing in those to get away from the thing. And I was seriously about to use you bad. It's what you get. It's what you get. You back on there. No, this is not the way I want to go. This is not the way. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it at all. I want to go back up this way, okay? I want to go back up this way, and I want to do things up here now, because I'm done with the cave. I'm done with dying for today. Well, I say done with dying for today, so we're just going to hope that we're done with that. No, excuse you. Well, go on. Get back down there. Now, from here, we're going to make some changes to this area over here. As I said earlier, I kind of want to do pixel art. I kind of want to work on this village over here. And I kind of got a few other farms that I need to do as well. But that leads us to the farming area up here. And truth of the matter be told, truth of it, I hate this place. I absolutely despise it. Now, you're going to take that all wrong, and let me try to explain. It's not that I necessarily hate this place. I hate its location. I think one of the biggest things that I learned this season to never do for me again is put my farming area next to my building area. And those got to be totally separated, because no matter where I go, it's constantly right there in view. Now, some people like that. I have learned that I do not. I either need a all technical base, or I need a pretty base. And I've tried to put two of these side by side in the same render, and it's just been annoying me. It's been annoying me, and it's been driving me crazy. And I think today we're finally going to do something about it. First things first, what are we going to do? This needs to go. And while we're taking care of this, I want to have a little bit of a time-lapse chat here with you all. I want to say thank you all for your all's feedback in the previous episode. It's really heartwarming and has done me a lot of good hearing why you all come back to view my content. And I can't thank you enough for that. I really can't. Through all the good things and the bad things, all the ups and all the downs of my channel, you all have been here. And from the bottom of my heart, I say thank you. Now, as far as things in the future with our channel here, we're going to be trying to go back to a more consistent basis on content. Now, over the next couple of weeks, I feel that this is going to be a little bit of a struggle as we move back into this, but we're trying to get things going, as you may have noticed. This should be the third video of this week, which is a lot. Now, I want to say that recently I started editing my own content again. As many of you all know, Watchful has been editing my content for the better part of a year now. Had it not been for Watchful, I would have probably backed away from YouTube. And his saving of my channel put me in an odd situation. While he saved the channel and continued to edit the videos and everything else, I became disassociated with my own content. What do I mean by that? Well, when you go back to season 0, season 1, or even season 2, you could talk to me in Discord or in chat or something about an episode, and once I figure out what it is, I remember it. I remember it completely. I remember recording it, I remember editing it, and it's absolutely amazing. These are memories of mine from previous seasons, but I don't remember season 3. And to be honest with you, I don't remember most of this season. And that's because I became disassociated with my own content. I love this dude like a brother. I need you all to understand that. And I feel almost horrible and wretched for taking back my own content. And I know that sounds like the weirdest thing ever, but this is something I gotta do. I gotta do this. I've got to get control over my own content again. I've got to understand my own content again. I've got to be my own content again. And I don't know how much of this I should leave in or how much of this I should honestly cut out here, because this one's becoming a bit of a heart-to-heart. He did amazing. The content that you've watched for over the last year, if you've subbed in the last year, you've subbed due to Watchful's editing. Not my editing. I haven't done it in a long time, but I'm starting to again. And it's different. It's been a while. It's been a while. So expect some bumps along the way. This is not where I had expected this to go. Not at all. Thank you anyone, everyone, and no one for supporting my channel. You know, as I started tearing out that, I had no true intention to tear out the other parts. All the chunk grids, the stuff around the front, and it's really got me to the point now where I'm like, yeah, all this stuff needs to go. All this stuff needs to go. Like we were talking about earlier, too close. I think that helps a lot. And it kind of opens up the possibility for future ideas, builds to put around this thing to hide it. Or maybe not. I don't know. The only thing I could tell you for a fact is that I enjoy this a lot better without all that not there. And I think we're going to go ahead and remove the other parts too. We had originally made these exterior wings here to oxidized copper. I think they need to go. The bee farm needs to go. It needs to find a new home. The cactus farm can find a new home. The iron farm I'm going to leave for now. But all these other little pods, they're going to go. The kelp, it's going to go. All these are going to go. You know what? I've come to a consensus. I don't like them. I don't like them. And it's not that I don't like them. It's their location and where they are in the world related to everything else. So let's just remove the rest of these out of here real quick, shall we? Oh my goodness, that looks so much better with all that gone. That looks just so much... Excuse me? What is that? Why is there... Did I really forget something there? I feel like I forgot something there, and I forgot that. And I forgot that. Look, I changed my mind on the kelp. It's going to come down eventually. I want to stockpile up some fuel before I do. And I almost ripped out the iron farm. I really had to restrain myself. It all may go in time. It all may go. I'm curious what you think. At this point, I've done ripped out a big chunk of it. Should we go ahead and remove the rest of it? The kelp farm is going. Should we remove the iron farm? And should we remove the drowned farm and place them somewhere else? And the only thing we keep over here is our main storage and the mob farm. That being that, though, I think that's where we're going to go ahead and call this one an episode. If you've enjoyed today's episode, make sure to drop a like. And if you'd like to see more, go ahead and consider subscribing. But on that note, that's where we're calling it. I'll see all of you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.